What's going on, everyone? I am just a typical, average American here today to react to some of the most disgusting poutines ever made. So, it turns out that there's actually an entire Reddit page called Poutine Crimes, and it's entirely dedicated to sharing the worst poutines that Canadians have ever had the misfortune to come across. So, as an American, I've never actually had one of these things before, but I generally understand what it is. It's supposed to look like this. It's got fries and the cheese curds and gravy. And this is a picture. Okay, so the standard has been set. This is what a poutine should look like, right? So now I want to take a look at some of the worst poutines in history according to the internet. Starting with this absolutely heinous crime committed by a burger shop in Toronto. It's a video. Oh my god! Oh, that's water. Oh my goodness gracious! Hold on. it's so bad I want to see it again. That is disgusting. It is not supposed to look like that, right? There's not some kind of Canadian poutine soup that I don't know about, right? That's like fries and cheese in water, basically. That's gravy? That is diabolical. That should be illegal. Imagine going and paying for this and opening it up, and it's like, oh my god, it's soup. It's French fry soup. That's disgusting. That is bad. Let's keep going. This is not nearly as bad by comparison. It says, someone shared this poutine. What's wrong? It's got too much cheese, or where's the gravy? This actually doesn't look that bad. Like in America, we have cheesy fries. We like to put bacon on it or cheese on it. So this actually looks kind of good to me. This almost looks normal to me. Is there something? I guess calling this a poutine is the crime. This is clearly like is there no? I don't even see the gravy, and there's no cheese. They're not curds. It's just cheese melted all together. They're supposed to be curds. That's why this is a poutine crime. I get it. Okay. Ooh. Huh? Poutine according to the St. Louis airport? St. Louis? This is in America? There's American places that try to make Canadian poutine? God bless us. This is what we come up with? This is disgusting. I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't want to make anybody sick, or I don't want to be more disgusting than this already is, but this looks like vomit to me. Just being honest. Is there like hash browns, hush puppies, French fries there? What are those next to the fries? What are you covering this in and calling it poutine? Is that like, maybe this is some kind of country gravy? Like in some parts of America, we have brown gravy, we have white gravy, sometimes even like country style gravy. So I think they're just using a weird gravy. I don't even see any cheese. Just don't, it's fine, but don't call it a poutine. That's the crime. Oh my god! It says it's criminal to put hot dogs on top of a poutine. I'm just not a fan of like cutting up hot dogs and putting them on anything. I need a hot dog in a bun with ketchup, very standard. Then it's like good. But cutting it up, let alone putting it on a poutine, do they put ketchup on this? Or that's gravy? Ambitious? Is this, it seems to me like trying to mix anything in with a poutine, is that automatically a crime? Or against the rules? Or can you put stuff in poutine? Or is that okay? Is it just the fact that it's hot dog? That certainly turns me off that it's hot dog. Not the worst. Like, compared to the others, it's not even that bad. What is that? Get a load of this, though. I like this. Somebody actually made this? Was this in Canada? Couldn't you get put in jail for this? I love this. It doesn't actually look good, but it's smiley fries, which everyone loves from childhood. Are those cheese curds, or is that just cheese cut up into cubes? Is there a difference between cheese curds and cheese, a block of cheese cut up into cubes? I feel like that's different. The gravy is a little liquidy, but the smiley fries. I think this is funny. Obviously, this is an insult if you're calling it poutine and you're being serious. This better be a joke or something. This has to be some kind of joke. Please don't tell me somebody served this in a serious manner as poutine. What the heck? The place I get poutine from has changed the cheese, it says. Is that cheese curd? What kind of fries are these? This is weird. Why is the cheese so small? Like, it's almost like grains of rice. Cheese. I didn't even know you could do that. Is this against the rules? Maybe this would be like very easy to digest. Think about it. Very small cheese. And the cheese can cover the surface area of the fry. Maybe they're onto something. I don't know if they thought about it as deeply as I am right now. It just looks wrong compared to what a classic poutine is supposed to look like, I think. It just looks wrong. The cheese is too small. Yeah, I read a while back the cheese is supposed to be like squeaky. I think squeaky cheese. That's a sign of a good cheese. There's no way these little bits of cheese are squeaking. No way. Get out of here. What? Pot sushi? What am I looking at? Why does this picture look like it was taken 98 years ago? It's just like dark and clammy, and they combined sushi with the poutine? Can you do that? This just looks wrong. I don't think anybody wants sushi with your poutine, nor if you enjoy sushi, do you want a poutine with your sushi? You just want your sushi. Poutine in the sushi in the poutine. Again, I ask, is it a faux pas to add stuff to the poutine like hot dogs? Maybe. Certainly adding sushi is crossing some kind of line. There's no way this is like a popular thing in Canada, right? This is a poutine crime. That's why it's on this page anyway. Oh, God. It looks like somebody's liver. This is a poutine from McDonald's. I mean, that's your first mistake. Going to McDonald's for poutine. Do they do that in Canada? Like that's a normal menu item? Is that a thing? Well, this is what you get, unfortunately. There's no even attempt at gravy. The fries are McDonald's fries. McDonald's fries are very good. Everybody loves McDonald's fries, let's be honest. That's the best thing about this. That piece of cheese has to go. Just take out the cheese and enjoy your fries and move on. This is an abomination. It's just one blob of cheese. But let's be honest, it's from McDonald's, it's fast food. You'd expect them to do better than this if they're going to sell it, but at the same time, what do you expect? Ugh. Lettuce and tomato on poutine is a crime. It just looks like a mess. Like, what's happening here? Lettuce, tomato? Poutine, fundamentally, does not come across as a healthy dish. Let's be honest. It's not meant to be healthy, and that's okay. Sometimes you're just having a donut or like a snack or a poutine, and it's fine. Like, but don't pretend it's healthy. Don't put lettuce and tomato in it. I don't, dude. Unless people like this, maybe this is like a really popular variation. I don't know for sure. I'm just my reaction is to be like, don't put healthy stuff in with the hearty cheese and gravy stuff. It's just don't do it. Oh my God, what is the nerve some places have to sell this stuff? This says no, no way, Air Canada. This was on an Air Canada like airplane flight. They served this. I wouldn't serve this to a dog. Look, it's it's like gelatinous. It's like congealing. This might be the most disgusting one. It's like a fruitcake with cheese and fries. This might be the most disgusting one. Actually, I didn't think anything would top that first one, the poutine soup. Jeez. The caption just says WTF. It says, "Count your days, Harveys." Harveys. That's that's some Canadian place, I'm pretty sure. Um This is the first one where the problem is too much gravy. If you're gonna have a problem with your poutine, I think this is the one you would want. Maybe you'd want too much cheese. That's a good problem. Too much cheese. Too much gravy, it's all gonna get so saturated. That's some thick gravy, too. There's a sweet spot with gravy. It's hard to pin down. Not too thick, not too watery. I'm not gonna shame this one too much, just because the others are so much worse. But this is bad. Like, let's make no mistake, that's bad. Um, this doesn't look bad. Mashed potato curds, great. Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes? Oh, interesting. Is that a faux pas? Is that bad? So instead of French fry, it's mashed potatoes. Obviously, here in the United States, the only thing I eat brown gravy with is mashed potatoes, like Thanksgiving. So this is totally normal to me. And then thinking about gravy and potatoes and throwing in some cheese, it's like, that sounds good to me. This looks good to me. Maybe that's the American side of me, but for being a poutine, it's obviously breaking the rules. But for all the poutine crimes listed here, this is probably the best looking one that I would eat and probably like. So sue me. My American boyfriend made me a poutine. God bless him. He tried. Is that shredded cheese? Oh. It's supposed to be cheese curds. I think that's important. It's fries like Kraft shredded cheese, like cheddar cheese with gravy, probably instant gravy. It's the thought that counts. This wasn't sold to anyone. They're not trying to make money. So I'm going to give this a pass because it was homemade. But it looks pretty darn bad, let's be honest. Oh my God. This is from A&W, which is a Canadian fast food thing. The McDonald's was such a fail. And this A&W is such a fail. Where's the gravy? You got fast food places are making enough money. We know you have some big vat of old gravy in the back. Just take your little ladle and, fork it over. Why are you holding out on the gravy? Come on. That's just annoying because this is kind of the fries and cheese you expect at fast food. I'm not even complaining about that, but just throw in some gravy and it would, you could eat this, I think. The cheese looks a little big, but whatever. This is more just annoying that fast food places in Canada are cheaping out on you guys and withholding the gravy. Let the gravy go. Come on. Don't skimp on the gravy for crying out loud. Okay. Anyway, that's the last one. This was an experience. I've never had a poutine. I hope to have one at some point in my life. And I hope to God it doesn't look like any of these. This is just giving me like a newfound appreciation for what a solid poutine should look like. And maybe a little trauma. Like, I'm kind of scared knowing that you can order poutine and this is what you'll get in some places. That's kind of scary, but that's the world we live in. And this was entertaining. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these horrible poutines and what you thought of them. That'd be fun to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and seeing Canadian things I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.